I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, and pay my respects to their elders past and present. I'm delighted to welcome our distinguished guests for this important occasion. The Prime Minister of Canada, the Right Honourable Mark Carney, Australia's Assistant Treasurer and Minister for Financial Services, the Honourable Dr. Daniel Molino, Canada's Minister of Finance and National Revenue, the Honourable François-Philippe Champagne, and Canadian Member of Parliament, Mr. Matt Genereux. We are here today to celebrate and witness the signing of an MOU that brings together the largest institutional investors in both our countries. And I'd like to acknowledge the many CEOs who are here from Canada and across Australia. The Canadian-Australian Pension Funds Investment Initiative provides a framework for two like-minded countries with significant pools of institutional capital to work together and alongside government. We are honoured to have the Prime Minister of Canada with us today to witness the signing, which demonstrates the importance that Canada places on deepening our economic partnership with Australia. Félicitations à tous les signatoires aujourd'hui. Now I'd like to pass the floor to the representative of the Australian MOU partners, Kath Botel, Chair of IFM Investors, to deliver remarks on behalf of the Australian signatories.
Well, thank you, High Commissioner, and like you, I acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation as the traditional custodians of the land that we're on today and pay my deep respects to their elders, past and present, and I extend that respect to any First Nations people here today. Also, like you, I acknowledge our special guests, Prime Minister Carney, Minister Champagne, Assistant Treasurer Molino, and MP Matt Genereux. It's great to have you here, and also, of course, our friends and colleagues from the Australian Superannuation Funds and also from our colleagues from Canada and the Canadian Pension Funds. I think over the next few days you're going to hear a lot about the things that our nations share and the common ambitions that we have. One of the things that we share is that both nations boast pension funds that are amongst the most sophisticated in the world. And those two pension systems share some common features. The first common feature, of course, is that we have a common objective, which is to see our citizens, ordinary working Australians and ordinary working Canadians, retire with dignity. And that is our shared objective. And while our systems are quite different in design, they also share some common attributes. One of those attributes is the existence of large, sophisticated institutional investors who are charged with making the investment decisions to deliver on that ambition. And the second thing that they share is that those large institutional investment managers pioneered, I'll have to say Canada first, Australia following fast behind, infrastructure investing, deploying members' capital patiently to the critical infrastructure that not only can support long-term risk-adjusted returns for the members, but also support healthy economies and resilient communities. And we share an ambition to do more of that. I think we believe that that is a unique feature of pension capital, its ability to support those economies and those communities. And we also share an ambition to leverage the expertise and the know-how that we've built up within our organisations for that common or a shared purpose. So the MOU that we're going to sign shortly will deliver on that. We already have many deep connections as peers and colleagues, as co-investors and sometimes as competitors. But Prime Minister, we listened to your words just a few weeks ago and we heard you speak about the need to calibrate relationships to reflect the depth of the values and also the need to prioritise engagement that can maximise our influence. And the MOU today, the partnership that we will cement today, will help that to occur. It will facilitate dialogue with governments to ensure the policy settings are attractive to long-term patient private capital, and it'll provide a framework for us to share information and knowledge. As we, the Australian pension funds who are represented here today, scour the world to invest the 4 billion Australian dollars that flow into our pension system every week, we are always looking for the best opportunities for our members, but we need to find the right opportunities in the right jurisdictions and with the right partners. And this partnership will be an important part of that. So thank you very much. And I'm now going to hand over to Deborah Arida for comments.
So I'd like to turn over to Deborah Arida, who's our Canada MOU signatory, President and Chief Executive Officer of the Public Sector Pension Investment Board.
Thank you. Prime Minister Carney, Minister Champagne, Assistant Treasurer Molino, thank you. Thank you for being here, distinguished guests. It's a great honor to represent the Canadian pension investors in signing this MOU. Je suis très contente d'être ici avec vous aujourd'hui. I think that this will be a very meaningful MOU for us because both of our countries boast globally sophisticated pension investors. We, the Canadian pension investors, have had the great opportunity to invest in Australia for over a decade, and we're incredibly proud of the capital that we've brought to this country that we hope has helped to advance your economy. And we're really excited to be working with you and our governments to create that opportunity or increase that opportunity in Canada. I think that the opportunity of the MOU to not only go both ways, encouraging Canadian funds to invest in Australia and Australian funds to invest in Canada is really important, and we have the opportunity also to learn from each other in terms of ways that pension money, patient pension capital can be encouraged to invest in our countries. So thank you very much. I'm very proud to be representing our group of Canadian CEOs today, and honored to be here.
So I'd like to invite the signatories, please, to have a seat. And yeah, over to you.
This is great. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks so much. This concludes the formal part, but we'd
All right. There we go. Hope you guys will leave your comments and thoughts. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Thanks for joining us this evening. We'll be back.